You have going on here?
We found what we thought, or what at least appeared to be, an unexploded military ordinance. We were called by a passerby who found it in the street and placed it on the corner of Grace and Pines, and then called us. We came out. From what we could tell, it looked like a real device. We notified our explosives unit, who then notified Fairchild and had them come out and look at it. It did turn out that it was a training aid, which looks very real. As best they could tell, identical to what a real device would look like. So it was obviously handled with extreme care.
And talk to me about this neighborhood, if you could. I mean, was there any risk to anybody at any point?
Well, in hindsight, no, since it was a training aid. Obviously, there was no risk at any time, but because we couldn't tell the difference between that real device and the training aid, we had to shut down traffic on Pines because cars were literally driving within feet of that device. So we notified the school. We actually had East Valley's transportation director on scene. He helped us with a bus stop that was over in the apartment complex across the street. So he was able to gather all the kids, put them in the parking lot, in safety, and then walk them to the buses at a location farther away from where the device was. And the school was notified within minutes of us arriving on scene.
Any word on how this may have gotten in the middle of Pines?
I have no idea. No idea right now at all.
Does the military have any indication that it might be theirs or where it could have come from?
No indication right now, no.
What's what do you mean a training aid?
I would guess that, I don't have any specific knowledge of how the military uses their training aids or things like that, but sometimes to show people in a safe environment, in a classroom or whatever, they'll have a device that looks just like the real thing. You would think, and maybe from time to time they have markings on them that would indicate that it's a training aid, but I have no idea how old this device was or when those practices might have been put in place. So. But there was nothing on it there indicating to us that it was anything other than the real thing. So
when you say real things, we're talking about a bomb? Or
well, maybe a mortar type round, something like that. It wasn't very big, but was it explosive? If it was a real device, yes, it would have been explosive.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.